Evie, you're so funny. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Breathe Inspire Yoga and our special yoga class today for to raise awareness and support for all those who are being affected by the Los Angeles wildfires. I'm so grateful that you are here today to practice yoga. We will be starting in a few minutes, and um, if you're joining and you're able to, can you please say hello and where you're joining from? That would be awesome. So you will need um, a mat, a blanket, blocks, or any kind of support that you use for your yoga practice. Set up what is working for you and your body today. I also have my furry friend here. You can see her in the on the screen on the stream. That's Bella. So she's going to be hanging out as well. So this class, I want to let you know it's also in the description of this live stream. The two organizations that we're supporting for this class are the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank, which the link is in the description. But it's if you'd like to donate, it's LA Food Bank, LA, excuse me, lafoodbank.org, and also the Pasadena Humane Society. So that is pasadenahumane.org. So it's not required to donate. You're welcome to take this class along with me. But if you can and if you are able, please consider supporting and donating. That would be awesome. So we will begin in a seated position. So finding a comfortable seat for yourself. Maybe you're propped up on a blanket. I have a blanket folded up, or maybe you're sitting on a block or a cushion. Or if it's easier for you to extend your legs out in front of you, then that's going to be your seated position. And I'd like to open with a little read. So in a few minutes, we'll give it a few more minutes. So you always want to remember to honor yourself and what your body is needing in this moment in each pose. Always breathing, so keeping the breath in the nose and out through the nose on your inhale and your exhale. And again, doing what feels comfortable for you. So at any time that you need a break, you can always come into it back into a seated position or into child's pose balasana, where you take your knees wide, toes touch if you can, and sitting back towards your heels. You never want to push your body to go where it's not feeling good, or also in a place where you're not able to breathe easily. So, again, if you're just joining us, welcome. My name is Tammy, and this is Breathe Inspire Yoga, a special yoga class today to support all those who are being affected by the Los Angeles wildfires. So, we are supporting two organizations. If you'd like to donate or if you are able to, it's lafoodbank.org or the Pasadena Humane Society, which is pasadenahumane.org. So either one of those two, it's not required to donate to attend this class. But if you are able to, any support that you can give is much appreciated. Thank you. So let's make our way into our seats. We'll open with a little read. So just finding some comfort as we set the space for our practice. And I'm reading from this little book, Yoga 365 um, Daily Wisdom for Life on and Off the Mat by Susanna Harwood Rubin. This is a great book. And today is hold the space for others. So we are holding the space for ourselves as well as for the people in LA and everyone around. When people we care for need support or need to feel safe, we are given an opportunity to hold the space for them. What does hold the space mean? It means listening and offering a peaceful place in which the person can talk, cry, or simply sit in silence. Holding the space is not always easy. You have to be calm, strong. You have to be calm, strong in your caring for that person, and allow that person the freedom to do what he or she needs to do. You create a healing field in which they can sit or wander until they are ready to move on. When we hold the space for others, we honor them and we become our best selves. So if you are in LA or if you know anyone in LA or a family or friend or loved one who has been affected by the LA wildfires, please hold some space and hold intention for them for healing energy. Begin to bring yourself into a stillness seat, into a seat of awareness as you close the eyes. Allow the sit bones to rest and rise up through the spine, softening the shoulders, opening the heart space. Resting the hands wherever they land, palms down for grounding, or turning the palms up to receive, receiving love in and letting that love exuberate out. Extend your heart. We all have love in our hearts, so we're extending that space today for those who need healing, love, and kindness. And then bring awareness to the breath as you breathe in through the nose. Expand the side ribs, the heart, and the lungs. And on the exhale, softening through the heart, the ribs, and the sit bones. Just feeling that wave of breath as you inhale, rise, opening, and exhale, soften, let the breath fall, nice and easy. So keeping that breath rhythm in through the nose and out through your nose. Enjoying this time that you have to connect with the breath, connect with your nature, your true self. We'll open with 3 rounds of Om. Take a deep breath in. Exhale the breath completely. Inhale to begin. Bringing the hands to the heart center. Resting the thumbs at the heart sternum. Deep breath in. Breathe in. In this moment to set an intention, a resolve for practice. Holding the space, light and love, healing energy. Rest your hands back to the knees or thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow your chin towards the heart center. Relax the shoulders. Feel the stretch along the back of the neck. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, lift the chin if you can. And look up. Inhale back to center. Exhale, chin towards the heart. Doing the best that you can. Remember to honor yourself and your body. Inhale up. Exhale, lift the chin. Head drops back gently. Inhale back to center. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up. Exhale, lift the chin. Head drops back. One more inhale up. Exhale, chin to chest. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lift the chin. Inhale, back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, right ear to the right shoulder. You can stay here, or if you'd like a little more, you can take the left hand by the left hip or walk the fingertips out, feeling the stretch along the front of the forearm, top of the arm, bicep. Inhale, walk the fingers back in, lift the head back to center. Exhale, other side, take a deep breath here. Exhale, left ear to the left shoulder. Remain here, or let the right hand rest by the hip, or walk the fingertips out. Every day that we arrive on the mat is different. You want to listen to yourself. Staying with the rhythm of your breath. Inhale, walk the fingers back in, lift the head, back to center. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, chin to chest. And inhale, start to circle, nice and easy. Moving with the rhythm of your breath. Next time that your chin is at heart center, circle in the other direction. Maintaining the breath in through the nose, out through your nose. And then return back to the center. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, release down the back. So maybe you bring the arms in with it. However it feels good for your body. Inhaling and exhaling. Moving through the shoulder joints. Let's reverse that circle. Inhale. Exhale. And then releasing in the center, hands by the hips. Turn the right palm up as you inhale. Lift the right arm. Exhale, reach over to the left. Extending out through the fingers. Breathing here. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release the right hand, other side. Turn the left palm up. Inhale, reach it up. And exhale, extend over to the right side. Breathing in. Breathe out. Inhale, back up. Exhale, release the left hand. This time, turn both palms up as you inhale, reach it up. Look up if you can. Palms touch. Exhale, bring the hands to the heart. Two more like that. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, hands come to the heart. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And let's open the arms out, bending the elbows to shoulder height. So you don't want to drop the elbows. Let's open here. So we're opening on the inhale. Elbows move towards the back of the body. Exhale, bring the hands towards the front. Inhale, open. Exhale, toward the front. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. So we're opening through the heart center. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing the hands. Bring the hands under the knees as you guide them in. We're going to extend the legs long and work through our feet. So we're going to bring some nourishment to our feet. Cross the right ankle over the left thigh. You're also welcome to hold on to the leg if you want to. Left fingertips will interlace through the right toes. So we're weaving the fingers through the right toes. And then flex and extend the foot. So we're waking up the nerve endings in our feet. And circle the ankle when you're ready. One direction and then the other a few times. Releasing, bring the thumbs to the ball of the foot and start to massage. Working your way down to the heel and ankle. And when you reach there, maybe bringing the fingers of both hands and massaging through the top of the foot, the ankle, the heel, whatever feels yummy for you. Still breathing in and breathing out. Work your way back up the foot to the toes, massaging each of your toes. Releasing that and tapping the foot. So one hand on the top, one hand on the bottom. Extend the right leg long, other side. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh. Right fingers weave in between the left toes. And flex and extend the foot. And circle the ankle. Both directions. Releasing, thumbs come to the ball of the foot and start your massage. Working your way down the center when you're ready. And when you reach the heel and the ankle, bringing all the fingers of both hands in to work your massage. Top of the foot, ankle, heel. And then tapping. One hand on top, one hand on the bottom. Releasing. And we'll move into tabletop position. So if you need support for the wrists or the knees, then you want to bring a blanket in the middle of the mat for support, or roll the mat up a few times for extra cushion. So coming into a tabletop position, cat, cow. So wrists underneath the shoulders, bring space between your fingers, and knees underneath the hips, in line with the hips. Tops of the feet gently press into the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin. Exhale, round through the spine. Tuck your chin in, moving through your spine. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to a neutral spine. And we'll come through a little balancing pose. Extend the right leg long behind you. You can keep the toes tucked or lift the leg up only to hip height. So you don't need to lift it all the way up, just to hip height to keep your balance. Both hands can stay on the mat if you need to, or extend the left arm in front of you. Look down towards your mat and breathe. On your next exhale, release the left hand and the right knee. Other side, extend the left leg behind you. Keep the toes tucked or lift the leg up only to hip height. Both hands stay on the mat for balance if you need, or extend the right arm in front of you. Opening the fingers, look down towards the mat. So you might notice one side is a little bit more balanced than the other. And that's okay. You're doing great. Honor where you are. Next, exhale. Release the right hand, left knee. Take the knees wide and we'll sit back to child's pose. So you can use the blanket in between your legs if you need to for support as you sit back towards your heels, or place the blanket underneath the feet if you have sensitivity there. And let's sit back, extend the arms in front. If this is too intense, then you can always make a little pillow with your hands and rest your head. Also, you can make fists and rest your head. Whatever you find is most comfortable for you in each pose. Let's breathe here, releasing all that's not serving us off our back, letting that go. Slide your hands under the shoulders, press through the palms, roll up through the spine. Head is the last thing that's going to rise up. Walk your hands back out to tabletop position. Reposition your knees to tabletop. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up and back to downward facing dog. First one of the day. Let's breathe here. Maybe you're bending your knees nice and deep, so much so that the upper body is resting on the thighs. Relax your head between your arms. Maybe you'd like to bring some movement here in your downward facing dog as you alternate the knees, one and then the other. Walking your dog. Maybe you lift one foot up and then the other. And then let's all meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Next inhale, bend your knees, gaze at your hands. Step, hop, or jump your feet up. And let's walk all the way to the top of the mat, Tadasana. As you exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up, come up. Arms over the head. If you can, or hands stay at the hips when you rise. Exhale, release the arms by your sides. Sun salutations. We're going to warm up the body a little bit. We'll move through Uttanasana first, forward fold, before we move into sun salutations. So standing in Tadasana mountain, big toes can touch, or you can separate the feet hip distance apart if you need more balance today. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold, relax your head. Bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, look forward, hands to the mat or the shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. Remembering the modification if you need. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the arms by your sides. Inhale, full breath, lengthening. Exhale, fold. Relax your head. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Sun salutation. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. This time on the exhale, hands come to the mat. If you need to bend your knees, please do that. Step your feet back to your plank position. Straight legs or modify knees to the mat. Exhale all the way down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips on the exhale. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. If you need a break, coming to child's pose, Balasana like we did earlier. And then returning to practice when you're ready.
Next, inhale, bend the knees, gaze towards your hands, step your feet, hop or jump. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, relax your arms. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your plank position. Exhale, lower. Inhale for your upper back bend. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, bend the knees, gaze at the hands. Step, hop, or jump up to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root through the feet as you rise. Exhale, release the arms. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step back to your plank position. And lower down. Inhale for your upper back bend. Tuck the toes, lift the hips on the exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing here for 1, 2, relax your head between your arms. 3, gently pressing into the hands as you lift the hips. 4, feel the stretch in the back of the legs. 5, inhale, bend the knees, gaze at your hands, step the feet up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root as you rise. Exhale, relax the arms. Utkatasana, so we'll come into Sun Salutation B. Bend the knees like you're sitting back in the chair. Raise the arms or hands can come to the hips. Exhale, fold. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat first as you step back to your plank position and lower down. Inhale, upper back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Turn the left heel in, step the right foot forward. When you feel balanced, rising up, maybe positioning that back foot, bend through the right knee, lifting the arms or taking the hands to your hips. Or you can place the hands on the top of the thigh as you breathe here. On the exhale, bring the hands back to the mat, turn the left heel up and lower down. Inhale, upper back bend. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Other side, turn the right heel in, step the left foot forward. When you feel ready, come up. Maybe repositioning the back foot. You want to make sure that the hips are square towards the front of your mat. Breathing in, breathing out. On your exhale, bring the hands back to the mat. Turn the right heel up and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upper back bend or cobra. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Breathing here, 5 rounds of breath. Next inhale, bend your knees, gaze at your hands. Step, hop, or jump your feet up. Exhale, fold. Bend through the knees. Inhale, come up. Exhale, straighten the legs, relax your arms. Separate the feet hip distance apart. Come to another forward fold. Take a deep breath in, hands to the hips. Exhale, fold from the hips. Two peace fingers. Wrap around the big toes. If this is not available for you, you can always bring the hands to the shins or behind the calves, or just let your hands rest by the feet. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, bring your hands to the hips. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, back to your Tadasana pose. We'll come into Trikonasana, triangle. So step the right foot back. Right toes are going to face the back of your mat. Left toes will turn in slightly. So here's where you can utilize a block if you need to. Take the arms out to a T. As you inhale, reach with the right hand. Exhale, release the hand to the shin, the floor, or a block. So the block has sides or settings. High setting, medium setting, or excuse me, high setting, medium setting, low setting. So if you're using the block, you place it on the outside of the right foot to your setting, raising the left arm up, or hand to the hip if you have shoulder issues. And breathing, gazing up to the hand or down towards your mat. On your exhale, look down towards the mat. Inhale, if you're using the block, bring it with you. Releasing the arms for a minute. Turn the right toes in. Left toes are going to face the front of the mat now. Place the block on the outside of the left foot. Take the arms out to a T. As you inhale, reach with the left hand. Exhale, releasing the hand to the block, the thigh, the calf or the floor. Raising the right arm up, or hand comes to the hip. Gazing up or looking down. Breathing in. Most important thing is your breathing. Maintaining that breath rhythm in through the nose, out through the nose. So important. On the exhale, gaze down towards the mat. Leave the block where it is. Inhale, rise up to a T position. Exhale, release the arms. Stepping back to the top of your mat for Tadasana pose. Wide angled forward fold. Step the right foot back again. And you can turn the toes in or keep them parallel to the side of your mat. Taking the feet as wide as it's comfortable for you. Maybe you bend the knees. Take the hands to the hips. As you inhale, open the heart. Exhale, folding from the hips as you fold forward. So again, you can use the block here in front of the feet, relaxing your head, or between your feet. So you want to make sure that your elbows are in line with the shoulders and not out to the side. Try to keep the balance between the feet and the heels. We'll come up in 3 parts with our blood flow. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the hips. And inhale, rise up. Turn the right knee out.
So you're going to bend to the right knee, push off with the foot, and step to the top of the mat. Tadasana pose. Excuse me, tree pose. So you can use the wall for this balancing pose if you need to. If you're using the wall, you don't want to totally lean into the wall. You want to use it just for a little bit of support. Bring the hands to the hips, and we'll start with the right side. So grounding through the left foot. Lift the right heel. Turn the knee out so you're opening the hip first. So you can stay here with the toes on the mat. Lift the foot up to the shin or to the inner thigh. So you want to, if you're lifting the foot, you want to make sure that you're not pressing on the knee. So it's either the shin or excuse me, the calf or your inner thigh. Hands can stay at the hips, bring them to prayer, or extend the arms up to a T. So your drishti or your focal point, you're looking at something that's not moving around to maintain your balance. Keep grounding through the left foot as you rise up through the left side of the body. Releasing, bring the hands back to the hips, the knee back to the front, and extend out through that leg. Release the right foot down. Maybe walk it out for a minute. Come to the other side. So grounding through the right foot, lift the left heel off the mat, turn the left knee out to the side, so opening the hip first. You can stay here with the toes on the mat. Lift the foot up to the inner thigh, the inner shin, the calf, or the inner thigh, and not your knee. You can also utilize a chair if you want to use for balance. You can rest your hand on the chair, hands to the hips in prayer, or extend the arms up for your tree. Keeping the gaze at something that is not moving. Keep grounding through the right side. Bring your hands back to the hips. Turn the left knee back to the front. Extend out through the left leg and release the foot. Walk it out. Step back to the top of your mat and we'll move down to the mat. So we're back at Tadasana Mountain Pose. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, fold, relax your head. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step your feet back to plank. And let's lower all the way down. So we'll move into locust pose. Bring the legs and the feet together. Your forehead is going to rest on the mat. I was on the floor, so I'm going to scooch back. And then the arms are going to rest by your sides with the palms, the back of the hands, on the mat. So the back of the hands are going to stay on the mat as you lift up. We'll lift the head, lift the shoulders, and then lift the legs. So don't be so concerned about how high you're lifting the legs. We're working on strengthening the lower back. Breathing here. We're also opening through the throat. On your exhale, release everything down. Left cheek comes to the mat. Heels relax out to the side. Return back to center. We'll do that one more time. Head comes back, or forehead comes back to the mat. Legs and feet come back together. Lift your head. Lift the shoulders. Lift your legs. Back of the hands remain on the mat. Most important is to breathe. Exhale, release everything down. Relax the heels out to the side. Right cheek rests on the mat.
Return your head to a neutral place and then make a little pillow with the hands to rest your forehead. Bend the knees and we'll come into windshield wipers. So swaying the feet side to side, releasing out the lower spine. Return to center, relax the legs and the feet back down. Bring your hands underneath the shoulders as you press into the palms and come up to table. Bring the feet to one side, have a seat. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Extend the legs out in front of you. If you need support for the spine, if you find yourself slouching, then you can bring a folded blanket behind you and sit on the edge to lengthen the spine a little bit more and help support yourself. Flex the toes towards you. Also, if you need support, you can bring that underneath the knees. Take a deep breath in, exhale and fold. So we're reaching with the heart center. Again, try not to slouch in your spine. You want to lengthen, keep lengthening through the spine as you reach forward. Feeling the stretch along the back of the body. Tuning into what feels good for you. Love and nourishment. Inhale, walk the hands back in towards the body. Exhale, shake the legs out. So we stretch the back of the body, we'll stretch the front. Reverse table. Soles of the feet to the mat as you bend the knees. Hands behind you, fingers facing the body. When you're ready, press through the feet and the hands as you lift the hips. And we'll breathe here. You can stay in this place or you can let the head drop back gently. If your head is back, you want to lift the chin towards the heart center first and then release the body back down. Let's roll the wrist around, releasing out that tension from where we just were, circling the wrist both ways and then shaking the hands out. Janu Shasasana or half butterfly pose. Extend the left leg long, that's Bella. Extend the left leg long, right foot rest on the inner thigh. If you need support for the right knee and you have a blanket or a cushion or a pillow, place it underneath there for support. Flex the left toes toward you. Take a deep breath in and walk the hands out as you fold forward. Again, keeping that same premise, extending through the spine. So try not to shrug the shoulders, relax those. Inhale, come back up to a seat. Exhale, release. We'll do a lift off. Crossing at the ankles, bring the hands forward or in front of the hips. As you inhale, come up and forward. Exhale, sit back down. Other side. Extending the right leg long, left foot rests on the inner thigh. Flex the right toes towards you. Again, support for the left knee if you need. Inhale, exhale, and gently fold forward. Inhale, walk the hands back in towards the body. Exhale, release. And we'll come into a seated cat-cow. You can come into an easy seat or extend your legs out in front of you if that feels better.
If you are extending the legs, the cat-cow, you can just rest your hands on the thighs and inhale, open the heart. Exhale, round. So we're moving through our spine. Come back to center, hands under the knees, guide them in the middle. Twist, so we're going to extend the left leg long. Right knee is bent, sole of the foot on the mat. Space between the foot and the inner thigh. Flex the left toes toward you to support yourself. Right hand behind you to support the spine. Inhale, lengthen through the left arm, and exhale, twist to the right. So we're holding the knee. If you are in the practice where you come into the bind, taking the left elbow on the outside of the right knee. Otherwise, if you're just beginning, you just want to hold the right knee. Keep lengthening through the spine. Look to the side or over the right shoulder. Breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, look back towards the front, back into our seated cat-cow. Remember to modify if you need to. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. 2 more. 1 more. Back to center. Hands under the knees, guide them in for our twist to the other side. Extend the right leg long. Left knee is bent. Remember, space between the foot and the inner thigh. Flex the right toes towards you. Left hand behind to support yourself. Inhale, raise the right arm. And exhale, twist to the left. Binding if that's where you are in your practice. Looking to the side or over the left shoulder. Let's breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, return towards the front, releasing your twist back to the seated cat-cow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Return to the center, hands under the knees, guide them in. Navasana or boat is a balancing pose next. Leaning back on the sit bones, we'll do 3. So you can keep the toes on the mat or lift the shins parallel to the mat. Or if you practice this, then you can extend the legs long. Or if you'd like to challenge yourself and try it. So you can bring the hands behind the thighs, alongside the body, or behind you to support. Again, you don't want to sink into the spine too much. You want to lean back slightly, but not sinking all the way. So you want to keep that integrity of the spine as we strengthen the center. We'll do a lift off, cross the ankles, hands in front of the hips. Inhale, lift up and forward. Exhale, sit down. Second one. Don't forget to breathe. Sometimes when we come into a challenging place, we hold our breath. When we hold our breath, it constricts the body. So you want to make sure that you focus on the breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Lift off, cross the ankles, hands in front. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Lift off, cross the ankles, hands in front of the hips. Inhale. Exhale, sit back down. Baddha Konasana or butterfly or bound ankle pose. Soles of the feet together. So Where your feet are is going to determine where your stretch is going to be or how you're going to feel it. So if you bring the heels close to the body, you're going to feel more of intense stretch in the inner thigh and groin area. If you bring them further away, it'll be a little bit more relaxing. If you have severe back issues, I recommend that you stay in an upright position. Otherwise, on the exhale, fold forward. Next, inhale, slowly roll up. Exhale, release, hands under the knees, guide them in. And then take the feet a little wider than hip distance. Hands come behind you to support windshield wipers as you alternate the knees in and out. Return to center, heel toe the feet back in. Bring the hands behind your thighs and we'll roll down onto the mat. Bridge pose. Urdhva Dhanurasana. So the feet are hip distance apart. You want space between the heels and the glutes. So when you lift up, you're not bringing any harm to the knees. Hands by the hips, palms down. When you're ready, press through the feet, lift your hips, and we'll breathe here. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release down. Pause. We'll do one more. When you're ready, press through the feet, lift your hips. You can bring a little bit more to this. If you'd like to go deeper, you can walk the shoulders underneath the body and interlace the fingers as we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you're in the bind, you want to release the fingers first, walk the shoulders back out to their neutral place, and on the exhale, release the body nice and gently back down to the mat. Draw your knees into the chest. Give yourself a nice little love squeeze as you wrap the arms around the shins and hug the knees in towards the body or to the belly. And take the hands behind the thighs. We'll rock and roll up on the spine a few times or turn to the side. Use the support of your hands to help yourself up back into our forward fold. Extend the legs back out. Lift the glute flesh up and behind you to feel the sit bones a little bit more grounded. Take a deep breath in and exhale, fold. Next, inhale, walk the hands back in. Exhale, release. Maybe shake it out. And we'll roll back onto the mat. Extending the legs out to Shavasana, our resting time. Or you can come into constructive rest, taking the feet a little wider than the width of your mat and knees touching the center if that feels better for your back. Otherwise, extending the legs, space between the feet. Let the toes rest out to the side, arms out away from the body with the palms up.
If you have a blanket close by, you can fold it up and place it over the abdomen for a little bit more grounding, or take the blanket and unfold it completely and rest it over the body. Close your eyes. Just allow normal breathing, relaxing every muscle and every cell. Finding peace and stillness here as we rest. Finally and gently return awareness to your space, movement to the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes, circle the wrists and ankles, or whatever feels good for your body. Maybe full body stretch as you reach the arms over the head. stretching out through the fingers and the tips of the toes. Taking the deepest, most loving inhale of your day. Exhale away anything that no longer serves your being. When you're ready, draw your knees into the chest. Wrap your arms around the shins for your loving embrace. Carry your embrace to the right side of the body. Make a pillow with your hands to rest your head. Heart is open. Use the support of your hands to help yourself up to a seat. Notice how you feel. Inhale, circle the arms up. Palms touch as you exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathe in. Exhale, bow to yourself in gratitude, kindness, love. Thanking yourself for showing up. Grateful to be here together to practice yoga, to bring energy, light, and love to all those in Los Angeles and everywhere in the world. Inhale, rise. Exhale, and we'll close with 3 rounds of Om. Deep breath in. Exhale the breath completely. Inhale to begin. Inhale. Inhale. May there be peace within us, peace between us, peace around us. May this day bring you peace, love, and blissful moments. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a beautiful day. And if you can, if you're able to, please consider donating to the LA Food Bank at lafoodbank.org or the Pasadena Humane Society at pasadenahumane.org. Thank you again. Namaste.